Kim Kardashian asks North and Saint to share their thoughts on why she feels so cringy, admitting, "I've become the embarrassing mom." Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kim Kardashian has always been known for her glamorous lifestyle, her business moves, and the way she has managed to stay in the spotlight for so many years. However, her latest appearance on her family's reality show gave fans a very real and funny look into her life as a mom of four. In the most recent episode of The Kardashians, Kim opens up about how her children, especially her oldest two, have started to see her as someone who is not as cool as she used to be. For many parents, this is something they can relate to. No matter how famous or stylish you are, your children will eventually hit an age where they think their parent is embarrassing, and that's exactly what Kim is going through. As the cameras followed Kim during her busy day, viewers saw her preparing for an important photo shoot. She was getting ready to be on the cover of GQ magazine as their Man of the Year, which is a huge honor and shows how much influence she still has. But while she was being praised in the world of fashion and business, things were different at home. With a bit of a smile, Kim said to the camera crew that while she might have some level of fame out in the world, inside her house she has become the embarrassing mom. She laughed as she said she's the cringy mom now, which is a term many kids use when they feel their parents are trying too hard to be cool. Later in the episode, Kim is seen talking to her son, Saint, who is just 8 years old. She wanted to know what he thought about her. "Do you think I'm a cool mom or a cringy mom?" she asked him with curiosity. Saint didn't take long to respond. Without hesitation, he said, "Cringe." The moment was both funny and a little surprising. Kim seemed shocked, but also amused. She laughed and said it reminded her of something her oldest daughter, North, would say. Kim told the cameras that North often calls her so cringe, and now it seems that Saint is picking up the same habit. This little exchange showed how quickly kids can grow and start forming strong opinions, even about their own mom. Kim explained in a confessional moment that she tries her best to stay up to date with popular words and slang that kids are using these days. She said she often hears words on social media apps like TikTok and then tries to use them around her children so they will think she's still in touch with what's cool. However, her plan doesn't always go as expected. She gave an example about a word her kids use, "gyat." She said the word means something specific, and she first heard it while watching TikTok videos. Wanting to sound like she knew what she was talking about, Kim tried to use it in a sentence. She remembered one moment when she told her kids, "Guys, we're late. We've got to go," trying to mix the word into a regular sentence. But instead of laughing or thinking it was fun, her children were embarrassed. They shouted, "Mom, you're so embarrassing." It was clear to Kim that her attempt to fit in with their world just didn't work the way she hoped. Still, Kim didn't give up. Wanting to understand why her daughter thought she was embarrassing, she decided to call North. While talking to her on the phone, Kim asked, "Why am I so cringy? Why am I so annoying?" North, who is just 10 years old but already has a strong personality, didn't hold back. She answered, "First, you're so cringy because you're saying those words." Kim tried to make a joke out of it by saying something funny that included the slang word again. But North didn't find it funny. In fact, she hung up the phone on her mom. Kim, clearly amused by the situation, shared the moment with the cameras, showing that even the most famous moms are still moms trying to connect with their kids, sometimes unsuccessfully. In the previous episode of the show, Kim talked more about the challenges of being a single mother. She has 4 children, North, Saint, Chicago, and Sam. Each one of them has their own personality and energy, and trying to manage them all while also handling a very busy work schedule is not easy. In one scene, Kim gave fans a deeper look into her everyday life. She admitted that things can get a little wild at home. In one moment during the show, she was getting ready in her glam room, but even then, she couldn't escape the noise and chaos. She told the cameras that just when she thinks she has 2 minutes to herself to do something simple like wash her hair, one of the kids comes yelling, "Mom!" and opens the bathroom door while she's in the shower. It was a perfect way to show how her life, though filled with luxury and fame, is also filled with very normal parenting moments that many people go through. Even though Kim is a businesswoman, a public figure, and someone who is always in the spotlight, moments like these show her more relatable side. Being a parent doesn't come with a guidebook, and no amount of fame can keep you from the small but real challenges of raising kids. Whether it's being called embarrassing by your children or having your shower interrupted by a loud call for help, Kim is learning that being a mom is full of surprises. What makes it more interesting is that she's going through all of this in front of cameras, letting fans see not just the glamorous side of her life but also the messy, loud, and honest parts. While some people might think that a celebrity like Kim Kardashian lives a life far removed from regular people, the truth is that certain experiences are the same for everyone. Kids will be kids, and as they grow up, they start to notice more about the people around them. For children like North and Saint, their mom might be a world-famous person, but at the end of the day, she's still their mom, the one who drives them around, makes rules, and sometimes tries too hard to fit into their world. It's something that many families can laugh about, even if it feels a bit awkward at the moment. What also stood out from this episode was Kim's sense of humor. Even when her kids called her out, and even when her daughter hung up the phone on her, she didn't seem angry or upset. Instead, she laughed about it and shared the story with a smile. That kind of attitude shows that she understands her kids are growing up and becoming more independent. She's learning how to let them have their opinions while still being the parent they need. As the series continues, fans will likely get to see more of these sweet and funny moments between Kim and her children. These types of scenes are a big part of why people love watching the Kardashians. It's not just about the fame or the money. It's also about seeing real-life situations that feel familiar, even in the middle of a million-dollar home. Kim's story is a reminder to all parents that trying to stay connected with your kids might not always go the way you expect. Sometimes you'll be seen as cool, and other times you'll be seen as someone who just doesn't get it. What matters most is the effort, the love, and the laughter that come from trying. Whether you're a regular parent or one of the most well-known people in the world, raising children comes with its own ups and downs. And for Kim Kardashian, even when she feels like the cringy mom, she's still doing her best, and that's something worth celebrating. Even though Kim is a businesswoman, a public figure, and someone who is always in the spotlight, moments like these show her more relatable side. Being a parent doesn't come with a guidebook, and no amount of fame can keep you from the small but real challenges of raising kids. Whether it's being called embarrassing by your children or having your shower interrupted by a loud call for help, Kim is learning that being a mom is full of surprises. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.